All right, all right. I'm live. What's going on? SmackDown. Watch along here. Josh O'Leary here for a little introduction to our SmackDown reaction here on the Superhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. I've been watching all the SmackDown, but I'm just now going live for my reaction here for about an hour plus. Ooh, Andrade, Steel Legado del Fantasma here from Escobar. Welcome everybody in. This is where I do my SmackDown live reaction every Friday. I also do a Raw every Monday. This might be a little loud. Got some titles in the ring. What's going on here? Okay, Cody Rhodes is up next. All right, Cody. Been an interesting SmackDown so far. Last one before, wait, not last one. Still got another one before WrestleMania, but we still don't have an opponent for Randy Orton. Interesting, right? I think we may have some bigger ideas on who Randy's opponent's going to be, but I don't know. Stephanie's Places. Who's watching that? Who's watching Stephanie's Places? Oh, yeah, man. I just now sat down, man. I'm a little out of breath. I just took the trash out. Got Leah to bed. Got my daughter to bed. And now sitting down to finally watch SmackDown on TV. Oh, I'm lagging? Really? I'm lagging, huh? How bad am I lagging? Let's see. I don't even know if you can stay live without Wi-Fi. Is that possible? A little bit of lag at the beginning. I don't know. Tell me if it gets better. If I'm lagging even more, probably. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this will help the matter or not. I'm turning off the Wi-Fi situation. Hear me fine though? I wonder if the audio is good or not. Issues with the last live stream we did for some reason. I'm wondering if it's an issue with the Wi-Fi with the router up here, because I did move it. Oh, it's better now? Damn it, dude. It's got to be the Wi-Fi then. It's got to be the Wi-Fi that's doing it. Perez, what's going on? Good to see you. Oatmeal. Good to see some new faces in here. How's it going? I'm reacting to SmackDown. SmackDown right now. Getting geared up for WrestleMania. Just 9 days away. We're covering it all on Pro Wrestling Sauce right here on the Superhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. German Rosas. Giving a shout out to Momo. Look at that. Momo fans in the chat. Ooh, yeah, brother. All right. 3-or. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you guys down in the chat. Join me here every Monday and every Friday, man. Come in and say hi, or come in and chat along. My name's Josh, and I'm here every Monday and every Friday, reacting to Raw and to SmackDown. And then on Wednesdays, we cover it in classic fashion on Pro Wrestling Sauce. Me and my friend Nate, we cover all the wrestling in the WWE spectrum there. And we got WrestleMania coming up, so I'm going to be live reacting, and we're going to be covering it all. A lot of content coming here on the channel, so subscribe, guys. You're telling me to say something. You're telling me to say some acronym? I don't know what it's for. So what is that? The University of West. Oh, 3-or. Cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. I see the little notification up there at the top, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I think we're almost close to 300 subscribers over here, so we're building a little core community here in the chat. And I try to remember everyone that comes in here. has a good time. So if I see you down there again, I'll definitely get excited and get pumped up. Thank you, 3-or. If am I saying that right? I don't know. It could be. You love some wrestling content. That's what's up, man. So do I. I was consuming so much of it for so long in my life. I was like, I feel like I should just talk about it, right? We already do a comedy show over here on Sundays, and I was like, why not just put my wrestling thoughts out there? So I used to do it with, I still do it with my brother, but my brother just recently joined the army, so he's no longer uh, on the show at the moment. But his return is imminent. Jacob's return is imminent. Are you in the WWE? I am not in the WWE. I'm not German. Yeah, you saying it right. All right, 3-or. Cool. I like it. That's a pretty original name, I must say. I'm not in the WWE. You can ask me as many times as you want. I will never be in the WWE. At least I don't think so, unless they give me a call, right? I do a show on it and talk about all their content that they make. Yes, German, he's the WWE heavyweight champ. Oh, okay. Gunther? Oh, Gunther? Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you guys right now. I've already given this pick away plenty of times. We're going to be doing our prediction show here coming up this Wednesday, right here on the channel. And I've already made it clear. I'm picking Gunther. I don't think Jay's winning. I really don't. Really don't think Jay's winning. Messi or Ronaldo? Dude, I really don't know. I've been told many times to say Ronaldo, but I've also been told to say Messi. So um, I don't know. I got nothing for you there. My mom used to call me Eeyore, like from Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so you're 3. Okay, but can't use that name. Yeah, yeah. Okay. My daughter's got Eeyore Stuffy. She likes Eeyore as well. Eeyore is dope, right? And he doesn't get enough credit, really, man. He's bringing some of that sad, dry, deadpan humor into Winnie the Pooh. Like, let's give Eeyore some props. Like, Eeyore would have done great on like The Office. Like, if you could, yeah, he would have done good on there, right? 3-or is cool. I think 3-or sounds sick. 3-or sounds like a medieval name. Like you're a I don't know. Like you carry around a mace made out of iron, right? You hang out in Lumbridge. 3-or says, I'd like to see Jay take it, but Gunther, it'd be such a heel thing. Yeah, that's where my co-host Nate. That's where he's at. He's like he'd like to see Jay take it as well. But I don't know, dude. I think Gunther did this last year with his intercontinental title run, the historic intercontinental title run, and then he dropped the belt at Mania, and then I don't think he's going to do that again. He's having another historic run with a belt that's even bigger. I just don't think it's going to be happening. I don't. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Right? It could be Jey Uso coming in and yeeting all over everybody. Right? Everybody's covered in yeet. I don't know. German says, I'm 10 years old. Well, that joke was inappropriate. Cody Rhodes making his way to the ring. Big entrance. Those pyros are loud. I can tell you that from experience, being there live at a SmackDown. It is very loud, those pyros, especially right up front, man. I'll never forget the couple behind us that had a baby. They had like a newborn baby. Like this baby was like a week old, like fresh. And they're like, yeah, let's take our baby, right? We just had our baby. Let's take our baby to the show and not bring earmuffs. If you got a baby at a wrestling show and you're standing next to the pyro, you best have some earmuffs. There was almost an RKO out of nowhere from yours truly. Not on the baby, but on the parents. I want to make sure the baby was safe. I'm lagging so much. Oh no. Really? God dang it. I'm lagging again. RKO that baby. That's crazy. Kids' ears never stood a chance. Yeah, I, I'm not going to RKO the baby, but yeah, the kids' ears were, I was concerned about them. It distracted me from watching SmackDown. I was there live to enjoy the program, and I was too worried about that small baby, you know? And I'm sorry if I'm lagging, guys. I'm sorry about it if there's a lag here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Is Momo a real person? Momo is a real person. You can catch the comedy stylings of Momo Sundays at 9 o'clock right here on the channel. AI. Irresponsible parents actually ruin things. Yeah, yeah, they do. They do because it ruined that Cody Rhodes talking segment for me, which we're getting another one right here. So we're not short of any Cody Rhodes talking segments. We've got plenty of them. There's plenty of them to go around. Right? German, a big fan of Momo. It's because his name pops up blue. It's popping up blue in there, looking cool. I wish you had the ability to change your color, select the color you want to have down there. That'd be cool. And here they are, the fans trying to sing the Cody Rhodes song. They're not doing it justice like the crowd in England. Not at all. We've got all the belts out here. All the iterations of the WWE Championship are here in the ring, presented to us with Cody Rhodes and his championship center. And the crowd is just continuing to not do it justice, singing the Cody Rhodes song that the UK so graciously gave us. All right, Threor, good to see you, man. I hope to see you again. Thank you for the subscription and thank you for the like. And I can't wait to talk to you again, man. Have a good night. German Rosas. Do you play Roblox, Momo? Do you, Momo? 2006. Yeah, it's an old game, man. But you know what's funny is that people still ask about it. It's a popular game that people still play, dude. You know, like that army is strong, right? They should get Kyle Gass for the Roblox movie. They should. Oh, no problem. Absolutely. Thank you, Threor. Thank you. I'll see you again soon, my man. Yeah, it's overrated. Oh, Roblox is overrated? I was just kind of gassing it up there. All right, Cody's just cutting a promo here, guys, on the WWE Championship belts. Just, showing all the iterations here. The spinner belt is there as well. He's got every single one here. I can tell you which one's my favorite. It's that winged eagle right there in the center, or the one that JBL had. The one that JBL had right there. I love that championship. I mean, it's kind of a boring looking title, but I don't know. When it's nice and shined up, that's a good looking belt right there. You know? Do I have a kid? I do. I do have a kid. Why, you notice the Ernie's in the background? Those are mine. No, Dirt. No, no spinner. The JBLs, and then even the new ones really not. I've kind of like They've tweaked it. I remember when The Rock debuted the new one, the new look. And I thought it was terrible, but they kind of tweaked it to where it's a little bit wider. The WWE logo is a little bit smaller. It's nicer. It's gold. I can appreciate that. I mean, the gold isn't the gold I like though. It's like that wrapping paper gold. I don't like that wrapping paper gold. I like the flat matte kind of gold. Shiny, you can still shine it up, but you know what I mean. How old? She's 100. Yeah, my daughter's 100 years old. It's crazy. They grow up so fast. IC belt is the best. I got Coke in my mustache now. IC belt, dude. IC belt. I like the white one, the white strap. Is that the one you're thinking of? White strap belt? That is one of the best ones. Look at Cody's wedding ring, dude. That thing is stunning. Woo! Oh my God, Cody. Cody's saying he has the tattoo because it's the same reason he has the suit. It's because he doesn't want to pretend to be somebody. It's because he wants to be somebody. What are you talking about right now, dude? Shut up. Dolph Ziggler belt? Oh yeah. Okay, so the white strap. Yeah. Dolph. I like how you call it the Dolph Ziggler belt. Like Miz and Dolph Ziggler. Oh yeah. Trading it back and forth. Good stuff. Actually, underrated stuff. By the way, how's the lag? Like, I don't know, man. People are telling me it's lagging really bad, and I feel like when I go back and try to clip anything from this, it's going to be dog shit. I don't know. I'm coming in crystal clear here. I wish it would show me the other end, you know? I don't know. Normally it'll lag on my end. It'll do like a little spinner and say, hey, man, this is bad. It's lagging, but the audio is fine. It's so weird. I don't know what's up with that or why it would lag so bad. I'm going to turn the Wi Fi back on, see if that helps. I have no idea. This is a drawn out promo. Are we going to get John Cena? Because we should be getting, I mean, I don't think we are. Is there, if there's one more SmackDown before WrestleMania, we're definitely not getting John Cena. We're going to get him at the last one. Cody said the audience is allowed to love somebody else, John. Now he's just listing the roster off. Cody Rhodes is just naming the roster, putting everybody over. His suit does look good tonight, though. Baby blue, matching the SmackDown vibe. It's nice. All the belts in the ring. It looks good. Nice presentation. He's not really drawing me in with this promo, though. I won't lie. It's just kind of the same stuff. John Cena said he's leaving. He means it. Blah, 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 blah. He means it. But I'm going to beat him. Mm. I don't flinch. I fight. I wrestle. We should do a belts tier list. I've done a few of them. Done like United States title, done the WWE titles. I mean, we've done a few of them on the sauce. All belts would be insane. That would take so long. It'd be a 4-hour omnibus of title belts. He said, "Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now." That's what Cody Rhodes just said. Okay. All right. You got a belt over there. You see that one? Wow. It's got Cody's belt. I stole it. This match is presented by Drumstick. It's really funny. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena is presented by Drumstick. Dr. Umstick. I don't know what else is left on the program here tonight. Is it Randy Orton? Is that the tag? Is the tag team match the main event? I wonder. Paul, what's going on, man? What's going on, Paul? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. I'm watching SmackDown. You know how it goes on a Friday night, man. And I apologize if I'm lagging. I don't know. I've tried to disconnect from the Wi-Fi and reconnect to the Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's not lagging on my end, but it's for some reason distributing out a lag to the stream. I don't. I'm looking crystal clear, but I don't know what's going on with that. It's fine, bro. Okay, cool. Yeah. Just wanted to apologize for that. I like our conversations, and sometimes the lag would draw me away. I'd be like, "Get out of here! I'm not watching a laggy stream." Okay, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is next Friday. I was wondering if they were going to do that on the pre-show or not. We got Dirt's Intercontinental title. I mean, or title belt tier list. Just his top three. Yeah, number one, he says white Intercontinental title belt. I'd say that's a good pick for number one. I think that is a beautiful belt. It's one of my favorite championships as well. The design and the shape. The shape is very important to me. I'm big on squares and angles, and that one's got a lot of different angles. It's a good rectangle shape. It's a nice belt. Number two, the Edge Rated R belt. Absolutely not. That belt can go into a garbage can and explode like JBL did with John Cena's Spinner US title. They can do that. Number three, the Divas. So his last two were clearly trolls. The Divas title is funny though. That butterfly. Golly. Paul says, I'm not seeing SmackDown tonight. Oh, well, I won't give away too much because I haven't talked about any of the beginning at all. I haven't talked about any of the beginning of SmackDown. But I have reacted to the past, 20 minutes here on the stream. That's about it. I've watched it all, but I won't give away too much of what's been going on. I mean, by the main event, you'll kind of know what happened at the beginning. Everything that happened at the end was set up at the beginning, right? We got The Miz and Carmelo Hayes here with the Street Profits backstage right now. Tag team champions, by the way, Street Profits. Don't forget that. You like the hardcore belt, Paul? It's like a love-hate thing with that hardcore belt. What do you feel? How do you feel about the 24/7 title? Oh my goodness. I saw like the replica 24/7 title was like on sale for like $30. I was like, it'd be kind of funny to buy that. Ooh. Oh yeah, you're puking at the thought of the 24/7 title. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Uh-oh, Tiffany Stratton. My liking of Tiffany Stratton is growing. It's growing. I still feel like she's a little bit under the under the bar of where I want her at. Maybe this match at WrestleMania is gonna be what sets her apart here. All right. I mean, I do hope she beats Charlotte. Let's be real. She's facing Roxanne Perez tonight. All right. You like the NXT Championship belt? The NXT Championship belt. Honestly, um, it's gotten better each time they've redone it. The NXT title, it's definitely gotten better each time they've redone it. Oh yeah, she will win here. Yeah, absolutely. Roxanne Perez is here to do the job. That's I don't see Roxanne Perez pulling out the upset win. Uh-oh. Oh, this is an ad. Okay. No, this was something else. We're in an ad break now. You're up late, Paul. You're up late. Aren't you up late, Paul? I'm feeling it too, though. It's been a long week, dude. It's Friday. At the end of the week, I feel toast, like straight toast. The Gold Winged Championship, dude. Yeah, nothing gets better. They just had it out there. It's a beautiful belt. Beautiful belt. You seen the CM Punk spinner belt? I have. I have seen the CM Punk spinner belt. It's never been used on television, so it doesn't count, right? So, but I have seen it. It's disgusting. Yeah, I know you can't sleep, Paul. I wasn't trying to remind you of that. I just knew you were up late again, and joining me, which I'm thankful for, dude. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for your insomnia. That's like the opposite of what you've got going on, right? I'm thankful you're here, and you're like, damn it, man. And, watching this guy talk about wrestling again, talking with wrestling. I'm up late again. God, I need to go to bed. And I'm just like, thank God Paul's here. You like the European Championship? Dude, yeah, man. The Kurt Angle run? That European title? Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Paul. Oh, yeah, dude. Kurt Angle's run with that European title, dude. Let's go. The worst belt is the $1 million belt. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like it a little bit just because it's absolutely ridiculous. Like someone being like, I'm so rich. Like, I'm going to bring in the $1 million belt. When they brought it back, it sucked. The design of it is ridiculous. It's kind of so ridiculous that I like it a little bit. There's like a part of me that likes it, you know? I don't know. Not many people can pull it off. That's the problem with it. Like, you can have some certain people walking around with that. It wouldn't make much sense aesthetically. I don't know why they got rid of it, but they have the North American Championship. Did they get rid of it? They got rid of the North American title? They have one in NXT, I believe. It's got like a maroon strap a little bit, or it's like a dark red kind of strap. If I'm not mistaken. They got rid of it, dude. What? That was a really great belt. I actually have a little tiny one on an action figure, a little North American Championship that's on an action figure in the other room. Oh no, the European one. I don't know why they got rid of it, but they have. Oh, okay, North American Championship. Yes. Yeah, and then remember the light heavyweight championship? Remember that one? The light heavyweight. I think Christian had it for a little bit. I remember seeing some matches, and Christian had a like light heavyweight championship. Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of them that are pretty obscure. Like all the belts are pretty obscure. Like anytime I see somebody with a replica or an original of like one of those obscure ones, I'm like, oh my goodness, what is that? They only last a month or two on TV. Okay, here comes Roxanne Perez. She didn't get a entrance during the commercial break, which I do find it. She's still getting an entrance here. At least they're giving her that. Ooh, the cruiserweight one. Great one. You know what I think? You know what's fun to do is like whenever you say these belts, the first person that comes to my mind, you say cruiserweight championship, and the first person that comes to my mind is Spike Dudley. It just is. It's Spike Dudley for the cruiserweight championship for some reason. And then the other person that I think of is the Hurricane, and I think of Gregory Helms. I think of both iterations of the of Blair. Why do I think of such funny ones instead of like some good cruiserweight title reigns? Yeah, see, like Rey Mysterio. Like, no, I'm a goofball, dude. I think of Spike Dudley and Jamie Noble, right? Jamie Noble, uh, Funaki. Yeah. SmackDown's #1 announcer, Funaki. All right, Tiffany Stratton and Roxanne Perez. I feel like this is unfair. Where's Charlotte's match before WrestleMania? Right? Where's Charlotte showing off that she still got it before WrestleMania? Oh, the ECW championship? Yeah, that's an underrated one, in my opinion. I feel like that was up there competing with the big boys, and that championship is a good looking belt. And it's not goofy. It's not like the hardcore title where it's like a duct tape and stuff on it. Like it's just a nice looking belt. When WWE redid it, now that's another thing. You know, Tiffany goes, "What time is it?" I'm doing the Charlotte now. What time is it? Dime drawer. Excited about WWE signing um, Slick Lou, huh? Never heard of Slick Lou. He's going to be the next big thing. Okay. I mean, I feel like you've come in here and said that before. I have a pretty good memory. Dime drawer. Hmm. I remember you. Cheesecake. Hmm. Oh, and the WCW Heavyweight Championship. Oh yeah, Paul. Yeah, you know, yeah. Me and you are on the same level when it comes to liking these belts. Like I like the classics. I like the classic looking design. I like a shine, but I also like a matte finish. I don't want it to look like Christmas wrapping paper, like the current iteration of the WWE Championship. Right? That thing just is flabbergasting. It is gaudy and tacky, if you will. Yeah, I remembered you dying. Big big gold's beautiful. It's a beautiful belt. Absolutely. I love big gold. I have a lot of knowledge of the championships. You probably do. Paul, I'm going to be in touch. I feel like you're very knowledgeable on, especially some of the classic stuff. And as our pro wrestling show gets more broad, we might have to, have you on or something. Have you on over the phone or on Discord or something like that, maybe. Talk some old titles, maybe go over some title belts. People love when you break down the title belt and what you like and dislike about it, what you would change about it, maybe. Stuff like that. I think we'd be I think we'd be cooking there, Paul. I think we'd be cooking. Maybe. All right, you think about it, man. Regardless, it's just an idea, man. I just throw things out there. We might do that though. We might. Dirt's interested too. We might look at those title belts. So if you're interested, check out and when we do it, be in the chat. That way we can break down those title belts together. I hated the Cena spinning belt. I'm with you, Dime. I am with you. I am with you. A lot of people like it though. A lot of people like it. You get a lot of people in here who love that belt. The Daniel Bryan wooden belt. Dude, underrated belt, Dirt. Underrated belt. You're absolutely right. I loved that belt. I was marking out every time I saw it. I would be like, you know it's made of wood? You know it's made of wood? I don't like the AEW belt. It is a little bit too over the top. They need to slim it down. It needs to be slimmed down a little bit, right? Right now they got a big beefy Osiris D3, right? And I want a slimmed down, vulcanized Reynolds 3 Emirka, right? That probably made no sense. I was talking about skate shoes, but you know what I mean. I want it slimmed down, trimmed. So yes, Momo, the wooden belt, guys. Everybody loves that wood belt. I love the wooden belt too. It's so good. It was so ridiculous. You fickle people, you fickle fans. Went and made a wooden belt. Didn't like the Austin Skull belt either. Oh yeah, that one's. I see. You know what? I see that Austin Skull belt going up for away for giveaways. Every time someone's doing a giveaway or one of these wrestling shows or these podcasts or something like that, they're giving away the Austin Skull belt. It's because they got so many of them. Nobody wants them. You were happy when The Rock threw it over the Roddy Poo Bridge, dude. Yes, you're right. That's one of the good things The Rock has done. Just gotten rid of that original belt, sinking at the bottom of that. Whatever was down there. Right? Who knows what was down there? You like the TNT and the TBS belts. You know, the TNT belt is kind of nice. The TBS one I don't like as much. I don't like the blue in it. I don't know. The blue in it's weird to me. It's off. It doesn't match a belt to me. Maybe make it a darker blue. But the TNT one is good. I thought the first one they did was good. The first two, they've redone it a couple times. They're simple. Yeah, see, that's why we like them. Even though it's got a big logo in the center, it's not too much for me, right? And it sounds good. It's got to sound good as well. The sound is all about the presentation. World Heavyweight Championship, nice sounding. TNT Champion, like it's got to have a good sounding name, Ooh, knees to Perez. Tiffany got the knees up, and she's looking to go to the top rope here. Perez caught her leg. Tiffany kicks her off. Perez back up to the top. Boom. Yeah, Russian leg sweep from the top rope there. And now she's going for, oh, what happened, dude? SmackDown just missed that whole, SmackDown just blanked on that. What was up? The TV feed went out on SmackDown. I missed what happened. Great belts were the United States tag belts worn by the Midnight Express, says Dime. Yeah, those belts are good. Dude, honestly, I feel like you go backwards in history with the belts, the better they get, almost. I think I'm onto something there. The TNA belt, dude, TNA's got underrated belts. TNA has a lot of underrated belts. I used to be a TNA hater back in the day, guys. I was a major TNA. My brother used to watch it, and he used to be like, Jeff Hardy, blah, 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 Jeff Hardy. And I used to hate on it. And then Kurt Angle showed up, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll watch a little bit of it. And I still pretended to hate it, but really I was liking it and enjoying it. You know, I was just being a little turd. And I've since gone back and watched plenty of TNA, and I love it. And those titles are underrated. Oh, moonsault. There it is. You ain't going to see Charlotte doing that moonsault. Mm-mm. And there it is. A nice, clean win. Boom. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Is that Charlotte? Oh, Charlotte. What's she doing out here? She's dressed like Hassan Piker. What's going on? What's she doing? She's dressed like Justin Bieber. What is she doing? Oh, she threw Tiffany over the announce table. This is where Charlotte's got to get some more heat. Oh, Wade's finally getting in between those two. He didn't last time. Wade's saying back up, son. What are you doing, Charlotte? The Intercontinental title last worn by Tito Santana. Oh yeah, dude. The older you get, the better you get. Let's see. Point proven. Ooh, Wade finally doing his job here that he was supposed to be doing last week. Thanks, Wade. Wow. All right, commercial break. I like the belts in New Japan Wrestling. Some of them, what was that belt they switched up and it kind of looks like the Divas title now? I don't like that one. I don't know which one that is, but I don't like that one. Boo, Charlotte. Yeah. She came out here dressed like Justin Bieber. I don't know what she was doing. Trying to beat up Tiffany for owning her last week, I guess. For getting too personal with her. Making fun of all her divorces. Um, Dime says he's 46 years old. It's all right, Dime. I ain't got no judgment here based off of age, right? That's not that old. Do you have any replicas? Right, you guys know a lot about those belts. I'm wondering if you guys got any replicas yourself. $46 old. I'm only 39. You're not that old, Momo. Oh yeah, Momo. Everybody knows Momo is 55. Oh, you need a fantasy football championship belt? Yeah, yeah. See, if you want a belt, you got to buy it yourself. I'll buy you a ring. Uh, you may have one coming. You know, for your year as champion. You know, Jake's got one. His is sitting over there. Jake's is sitting over there. He's got a ring. He doesn't have a belt, but he does have a belt. Actually, he's got a belt. Look at that. There's Jake's belt over there. And you have hundreds of old aftermags. Okay, Bill Aftermags. Okay, wow, dude. Then you might have some stuff worth some money there, man. There's some stuff that some certain people would be very interested in. Some certain people would spend some money on that. We used to have a replica of the Gold Wing, dude. That's the one I want. Honestly, that's the if I'm gonna like pick one, it's Gold Wing or World Heavyweight. I like it when they do. There's the time when they use the light blue strap on the World Heavyweight title, and I don't know. I like that look of it that for some reason. It looks good to me. It got stolen when you were younger. Oh no, dude! Who stole it? You have any idea? You have any idea who stole it? All right, yeah, Hall of Fame next Friday. We got the roast of WrestleMania next Sunday, and then NXT the following Tuesday. Okay, WrestleMania week, big week, whole week of wrestling here. Big Hall of Fame class too, man. Big Hall of Fame class. What's CM Punk doing up there? What is CM Punk doing up there? Is he inducting somebody? Or immortal moment? What is immortal moment? Is CM Punk going in the Hall of Fame as like for the pipe bomb or something? What? How many times do you go into? They're just making the Hall of Fame mean nothing now. What they're putting in moments? Yeah, I don't know. Some people like that. I don't dig it. That's some of TKO's doing right there. The UFC is known to be doing that. To be uh, let's induct moments or things into our Hall of Fame. Not much for it. Your home got robbed. Oh God, dude, that sucks. That sucks, dude. No idea who did it either. That sucks. Dime Door says Gold Wing was one of the best WWF belts. Still prefer the big gold that Flame famous. Oh yeah, dude, that's the one I prefer too. It's beautiful. Uh, Demolition screwed out of the Hall of Fame again. Yeah, yeah. And then you see what they did with that stupid legacy stuff. Like, what are these bullshit awards they keep throwing in there, huh? When are they? When is the WWE Network going to win the Warrior Award? The Hall of Fame's a joke at this point, really. I mean, I don't want to discredit anyone's accomplishments. I'm just saying, like, you guys are putting in moments. You know, you're just making up things to put in there now, and then you're not giving people the actual credit they deserve. You know, Kamala or anybody else. You know, who is it? Ivan Koloff that went in there. Legacy, like a bunch of people, dude, that just don't get the respect they deserve. I feel like it's almost disrespect, like a little bit of a slap in the face when you go in there under some BS for some BS reason. Like put them in there themselves, like give them proper induction. It was signed by HBK and Hogan. Damn, dude, they got away with that. Oh my gosh, I know if you were little, you just wanted to find whoever did it and just break their legs, dude. My God, I know you were pissed. Austin versus Brett, WrestleMania 13. Okay, so yeah, this is that's the match that's going in. I know they're putting in matches, and that's the match that's going into the Hall of Fame. Cena calling that kid toxic better make it into the WWE Hall of Fame. I don't know, man. They're recapping Seth trying to stomp Paul last week right now, or attempting to stomp Paul last week. It's just a recap. Uh, Coco Beware and Bella Twins is a joke. Wow. Coco Beware in there with the Bella Twins. Brutal shot at Coco from Dime. Dime drawer, just not having it. Met The Undertaker and Edge a few years ago when they first came to England. It was worth 3,000. Oh, the belt was worth $3,000, dude. And you met Undertaker and Edge, dude. That's pretty sick, dude. Edge is not the current uh, incarnation we're seeing of Edge, but the Edge before he retired the first time, right? That's my favorite. Edge is my favorite wrestler. Like growing up, man, loved Edge. I was an Edge head, man. I wanted to have long hair when I was a kid because of Edge, right? So that's sick. I'm jealous of that. They're great guys. Yeah, dude. The unprofessional Charlotte Flair. That's what Wade Barrett just called Charlotte Flair. The unprofessional. Dime Drawer says Edge looks 65 and 35 at the same time somehow. Yeah, Edge is yeah, Edge's face he looks weathered, right? Weathered and leathered, right? I mean, he still looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he should have ever cut his hair, dude. He should have never cut that hair doing the Judgment Day stuff. He should have. I don't know why he cut the hair, but ever since then, his hair's just goofier and goofier, and now he's got like one of these like haircuts that you put on like a 16-year-old kid that's really into basketball. I don't understand what Edge is doing. I really don't. Mine was the Ultimate Warrior. Sorry, I can't spell good. It's all right, Paul. No worries. Still hate the you still hate the Miz and Logan Paul. Now, don't categorize the Miz with Logan. Come on, give the Miz a little bit of a credit. He makes people look good, at least, right? You don't have to like the Miz, but you can at least say that he makes the people you do like look good. Logan doesn't always do that. I mean, Logan comes out there and just has like rehearsed matches that he's rehearsed for the past 3 months. Like him and AJ Styles, they've been rehearsing for months now. They're going to go out there and have a good match because it's super rehearsed. I mean, like every match out there is nice and rehearsed, but there's no way Logan Paul is calling it on the fly out there. I don't think so. Not like we're getting from this man who doesn't need any direction at all. Could just go out there and put on a 20-minute showcase whenever he wanted. The chiseled and forever hot dog skinned Randy Orton looking as cut as ever in a tag team bout here on SmackDown. Miz is one of my goats, says Momo. Cena's haircut is still worse. What haircut? Cena's bald. Bald fraud! Right? That's Cena's bald. Okay, he's got that big old bald spot. Who's he kidding? Who's he kidding? He's trying to still keep it long. You can't pull off the Goggins. You can't pull off the Walt Gog, right? It's not going to work. Okay. Cena's top of his head's looking more and more like a Kim Jong Un or like a I don't know. It looks like the top of Cena's head looks like Bigfoot bending over, right? Cena's bald. He's WWE's punching bag. Miz is number one jobber in the company's history. Hey, now you might be onto something because I remember we were talking on the podcast last year, 2024. I think the Miz held the record for the most like television losses or losses in general. And then what's funny though is that like that same year at the beginning of 2024 he was like WWE or oh wait no it was the end of 2023 he ended 2023 WWE champion, something like that, because he had like the whole Bobby Lashley thing, like that whole feud. He was champion for like a week or two, and then Bobby Lashley won it. And then he just went on a crazy losing streak for like the longest time, for like a whole year. I mean, The Miz does what he's told, right? I mean, he's usually rewarded for it in the long run. So that's kind of what you got to look out for. And that's what makes people like Paul turn sour on him, right? They don't like it when Miz gets his reward, because then you get more of him on TV and more of him gloating. The Brooklyn Brawler will always be the greatest jobber. Okay, yeah. Let's hope the Miz never moves to Brooklyn. Yeah, that'll be his destiny if that's the case. Randy Orton is my favorite now. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Absolutely, when he's done. When he's done, absolutely. Let's not put him in there too early. Let's put Randy in there when he's good and done, and he says he wants to go in. But absolutely, dude. And Randy's the man. I love Randy Orton. Cena's hair looks like a mix of third grader on picture day and Mao. Oh God, Mao Zedong. Oh well. Randy Orton's awesome. Everybody loves Randy, dude. You know what? My favorite, sort of going into his feud was Kevin Owens, dude. I was liking a lot of Kevin Owens. I was liking a lot of the work Kevin's been doing. Kevin's been doing fantastic work, right? And it's unfortunate that he has to go out with this neck surgery before Mania, right? Killing the Orton build. It's unfortunate. Let's get Rick Martel in the Hall of Fame for fuck's sake. Yeah, you're not wrong. Again, you're not wrong. I feel like a lot of people have been snubbed. Um, there's a lot of people that have been snubbed from the HOF. That's why I just Lashley was overrated. You know, there's times where I really like Bob Lash. There's times where I really like Bob Lash. And then there's times where I'm like, Bob Lash is honk shoe. You know, get me a nightcap, a small candle, and let me walk down the creaky hallway because I'm ready to go to bed because Bob Lash is putting me to sleep. But there's where I also like him and enjoy him and get pumped to see him. Right? I've seen him live before. And he, I got pumped up when I saw him live. I'm not going to lie. And I thought the Hurt Business could have deserved a lot better under the regime of Vince McMahon. Kevin was your favorite 8 years ago, but he's kind of stale for me. Yeah, I mean, I can see why. I mean, yeah, 8 years ago he was winning titles. He was winning titles and getting over and stuff like that. And now he's just kind of like the groungy, pissed off guy. And it's working for me, right? His feud with Orton was working for me. I think if we would have had this match at WrestleMania, and we got to see Randy kick Kevin Owens in the head, I think he would have won the hearts over of many fans once again. They just got to stop having him go out there and wrestle Sami Zayn on the fucking time. It's annoying. I know it's a great match, but Jesus, man. How many times are we going to do this? Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn on top of the Empire State Building needle. That's how it'll end. Boo-hoo for KO. Big boo-hoo from Paul for KO. Here comes Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa making their way to the. Otis is my boy. Yeah, Otis. Future Hall of Famer. Otis. You can't win without MVP. I think he can, dude. I think he did good. I don't know. I will tell you this: when the whole Umaga and Bobby Lashley feud was going on back in the day, I was an Umaga guy. Right? You know who I really loved as a kid was Armando Alejandro Estrada. He used to manage Umaga, and I thought he was very funny. And I thought I liked his cigars, and I thought he was cool, right? I thought he was cool. All right, LA Knight taking the beat down in the corner just to get this match started. Little Nate is our referee. Ooh, Randy Orton taking swats at Tama Tonga. It ain't gonna do nothing because LA is just gonna get beat up in the corner for a while. I have a feeling. Justo, dude, good to see you, Justo. In here up late. What's going on, Justo? Good to see you, buddy. Dropped out for a second there. I did. I dropped out for a second. God, dude, I don't know what's going on. Weird because it doesn't show me if I drop out, right? It doesn't. I think they just have like a warning or something. Your stream is dropping out or something. You used to like Taz, dude. Yeah, dude. There's some really good Taz matches. You kidding? Taz is a dude. I love Taz. Taz is a suplex and submission machine. I'm into that. I'm a Kurt Angle guy. I mean, I know I said Edge, but I mean Edge mainly for the heel work and the mic work. And I mean, his in-ring stuff is good too. But when we're talking in-ring wise, like, geez, Kurt Angle. I mean, some of these guys that just keep it slow but keep it hard hitting, and like JBL as well. I like a mix of those styles. WWE neutralized the Taz character. Um, he forgot Taz existed. Oh man, Taz is awesome. He's still on area, I believe, for AEW. You used to like Ryback. Oh my goodness, feed me less. Right? Feed me more. Yep. You like Braun Strowman? You know who doesn't like Braun Strowman? His knees. I like Braun too. Braun is we got a we got a love thing with Braun going on over on the Pro Wrestling Sauce. Nate just likes to make fun of Braun and his run around the ring because Braun doesn't look like he's got the strongest knees, and I don't think he should be running too much or exposing that he can't really run. So him having a you know locomotive type finisher is very funny to us. Uh, Benoit versus Angle, some of the best matches ever. Absolutely, absolutely, dude. You could throw Angle in there with anybody. You kidding me? You kidding me? Angle's gonna put on a good match with anybody. Um, oh my God, I can't believe it. Truck spotting of Delaware. Good to see you. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time, but it's good to see you. You have returned. You have returned. Truck spotting. Good times with truck spotting. Friend of the channel, old friend from the channel here. Good to see you. You're in El Salvador right now on business. At my casa, I have a red laser pointed at my head. Oh no, dude. Well, if you had gone to El Salvador not on business, then maybe you'd have less red dots to worry about. You ever think about that? Hmm. My best I seen was Taker against SHBK at WrestleMania. Oh yeah, I mean both of those are good, and some of the best entrances, right? Taker, if you're a sucker for entrances like we are sometimes, take HBK WrestleMania. Oh yeah, you got some good entrance right there. Some people didn't like the religious aspect of that one, but I loved it. I thought that was awesome. Thank you for the likes, guys. By the way, I appreciate that. I love you guys coming back in here and hitting me with the thumbs up and hanging out. Having a good time. I appreciate you guys. We're in a picture in picture, by the way. Randy Orton and Solo Sokola, Solo Sokola, Solo Sokola, Solo Sokola, Solo Cola. Uh, yeah, this is a tag team bout. LA Knight, Randy Orton, Solo Sokola, Tamatanga, Little Nate, the referee. Uh, excuse me, guys. Truck Spotting says he's selling butter, lard, and grease. And he manipulates the locals to get them hooked on grease. Dude, Truck Spotting, you had me hooked on the horse grease like back in 2008. I'm not going back to those days, right? You had me on the side of the freeway, sucking on old raccoon bones, right? I was addicted to the grease, man. I'm not doing it again. You're not getting me addicted to the grease again. Not again. Paul says the worst time was when it was just the screen with the lockdown. Oh God, yeah, dude. I honestly have nightmares about that sort of. I don't know. I refuse to go back and watch any matches from that era. I know people like say there's good stuff that happened, but I don't think it was, dude. My brain just blocks all of it. Doesn't want to remember it. Right? Because of that era, we finally got Chris Benoit back on TV. Like, what a crazy era that was. Absolutely bonkers. What kind of grease are we talking about here? The good kind, Dirt. The kind you get addicted to. The kind uh, that you just can't put down, right? You get one taste of the grease, boom, before you know it, you're a lard boy, a full blown lard boy. Truck Spotting says boiled animal fat, beef tallow, and lard mixed with sugar extract. I mean, that's the recipe. If you want to be specific about it, dude, if you want to break it down scientifically, yeah, that's the recipe, dude. That's what we're all addicted to. We're addicted to the grease, right? I can't tell you, you know, how bad the ass acne has gotten since the grease addiction. Oh, okay. LA Knight on fire. Boom, slam. He's heating up here. He's getting the crowd to spell his name. I feel like you're wasting time doing that, LA. There's the elbow drop to Tamatonga, and he's going to kick out here too, right? Nope, saved by Solo. Paul says when COVID hit, I think was worse for the. I think it was worse for sport. Yeah, all sports kind of like really sucked ass. Everything sucked ass. Everything just sucked ass. Everything that didn't suck ass started to suck ass a little bit. I feel like we're getting towards the end here. Oh, I guess we are. I could check the clock, right? Yeah. Of SmackDown being live here. Randy and Solo are going out into the crowd, brawling out into the crowd, leaving Tamatonga and LA Knight in the middle of the ring here. A whale grease man? Dude, that's expensive, Dirt. You know that's expensive. We can't get our hands on that. Oh! Almost looked like LA Knight was going for the RKO, but he hit him with his blunt force trauma finisher, and it's over. Randy and LA win. Randy taking care of Solo out into the crowd. Which does that set up Randy Orton versus Solo Sokola? Solo Sokoa? I don't know. Oh, Jacob Fatu's back in the ring, and LA just ate a super kick right on the jaw. Boom! Senton right on the chest. And here's the big attack. I think you're going to probably get the other two guys in this match, right? Oh, wait. I mean, not the other two guys. The Randy and Solo back out here, right? I don't know. Solo versus Randy, I mean, that is a downgrade from Kevin, in my opinion. Truck Spotting, have you seen Rosie O'Donnell versus John Cena cage match? Now, Rosie O'Donnell impersonators have popped up in WWE. That has happened before, but there is not a Rosie O'Donnell John Cena cage match. I would know. I'm a huge Rosie O'Donnell fan. That was in the live action Flintstones movie. Was it? Okay. Uh, also, he just disrespected an Eastern Front veteran. Oh, an Eastern Front. Well, typically Momo is only respecting people from the Western Bottom. If you're part of the Western Bottom, you get a lot of respect from Dirt. But other than that, you're on the Eastern Front. If you're on the northern left, right? If you're on the southern right, it doesn't. You don't get that much respect from Dirt. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I was with the German army in Stalingrad and forgot, wait, and fought to the last shell. After the war, I fled to Argentina and started up the grease business. Okay, okay. You started that. That's where the grease is coming from. Okay, well, good to know the source. I figured they were Argentinian horses that were providing me with the grease I needed, right? The grease I crave. You gotta stop talking about grease, dude. You're gonna get me back on the juice, right? SmackDown's over, by the way, guys. It just ended. That's how it ended there. World War II Germany. Wow. Wow, truck spotting. Wow. Oh yeah, dude. That RKO, by the way. Yeah, we don't get to see it tonight, but hopefully we get to see it at WrestleMania. Maybe that's why they brought out into the crowd. Maybe that's why. What's on now? This alien show where this guy's an alien. I don't know. The Adventures of Alan Strange type deal here. I don't know. I don't know. Paul says his grandfather was in World War One and World War Two. He was born in 1898. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Can you imagine? I can't. Could you imagine being this silly in 1898? I can't. I once saw an elderly lady. Uh, I once saw an elderly lady KO The Rock at WrestleMania, but it was swept under the rug. Um, I wish it wasn't. I would have loved to have seen that. I'm not a big Rock guy, big Rock fan. And if he was getting knocked out by an old woman at WrestleMania, let alone, I would love to see that. Next time you're out that weight truck spotting, you better get some footage. He was 7'8". He was 7'8". Oh my god, dude, he was almost 8 feet tall. What? Your granddad was a giant? Fabulous Moolah was that the person who knocked out the Rock? Is that what you're talking about? Well, the Rock was rushed to hospital with critical injuries. Okay, uh, you know, uh, I hope Hospital cures him. Right? I hope he's cured. Truck spotting. Paul says yes, dude. That's crazy, dude. That is a giant. That's a giant man. That is a giant man. Appreciate the thumbs up, by the way, truck spotting. I saw you in there giving me the thumbs up. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you again. I love it, dude. I love it, dude. A face I didn't expect to pop up in here was truck spotting. Good stuff. He suffered a fractured skull with one royal right British swing from the old lady. Uh, I believe you, dude. The Rock has a weak, fragile head. You know, all the stuff that he's building up, that as you see, it all goes to the rest of his body. His head is left weak and feeble. I believe even a small leaf or maybe a sheet of paper could take out the Rock. Um, Paul says that his 7'8" grandfather had an Italian mom and a German father, and he had three passports. Dude, I'm sure he did. This guy probably wanted to be seen by everyone around the world. He's an absolute monster of a man, right? You didn't tell me your grandfather was Braun Strowman Sr. Dude, what are you doing? Dirt says his World War II grandpa looked like Captain America pre-super serum. Okay, I can kind of picture that actually. Yeah, it's pretty easy to picture. Just kind of like classic handsome guy, but in like sepia tone. I see it. Uh, Truck Spotting says, I need to be featured on the next stream. You want to be featured on the next stream? What do you mean? We do a couple different shows here. I got the Monday and Friday vertical lives where it's just me kind of talking with you like we're doing right here, right now, where I react to Raw and SmackDown. And then I got uh, Pro Wrestling Sauce with Nate, and then Dirt and Clams and myself. We cut it up on Sundays on House Assembly. And I also am reviewing Survivor every Thursday live here on the channel. So which one are you talking about, Truck Spotting, that you want to be featured on? And what am I featuring about you? Paul says he lost his parents in the Titanic loss. Dude, are you kidding me? I want Paul on here to talk about his 7'8" grandfather who traveled the world everyone wanted to see because he was the most popular giant, and he had parents, but they both died on the Titanic. All right. And then us Americans over here, we tried to send down some people down there in a submarine made out of a Nintendo GameCube, and they exploded and died, and we did not find his parents, his long lost parents. It's a shame. Add me to house assemblies. We've never added anyone, right? I don't know. That's sacred ground over there on the assembly, as a guest of honor. Well, you would have to add me to the Zoom. Oh yeah, it's all on Discord. I mean, you can join our Discord, and uh, there's a general chat in there. It's not very active, our Discord. Um, Generally, we kind of just use it ourselves. It is open though; it's there if you can find it. Right? I don't even know how to send it or put it out. I guess I could put a link to it in the show descriptions, but I just never really saw a point. I would. I don't think I would be too active in the actual general. I just kind of get into it for the docket and to share screens with friends. I will be there. Add me to the Discord immediately. I do like your tenacity, truck spotting. I do like it. When I will find you know what? How about this? I will find the link to add the Discord, and I will put it in the description of this show, of this live. I'll put it in the description after I hang up the phone here. We'll get a Discord link in there. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, joining the general chat, and sending us whatever you want, I guess uh, I'll put a link in there. I mean, people get no dirt. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. Well, that isn't that what the general's chat's for? Chuck's funny says he never spams. Dirt's vetoing us, but I think the Discord, just the general one. I have the general one muted. I don't think I ever see anything that gets posted in it. Like I would have to like go in and look, I think. You should be grateful I grace you with my presence. Whoa, wait, every word I say is worth a gallon of gold. Now you're trying to sell yourself too hard. You had me for a moment. I let you linger on too long, truck spotting. Now I don't know what link I'm going to give you. I might be afraid to click it if I were you. I got told it took 13 men to carry his coffin. Dude, I bet it did. 7'8". Freaking who knows how much he weighed. Dude's bones were made of iron, probably. Jeez Louise, what is this show? This is such a weird show right here. It looks kind of fun though. It's a note from me, dog, says Randy. Oh, Truck's way. Randy Jackson came in and gave you a note. What happened to the other guy, Rob? What? Who's Rob? Truck's body. There's no Rob. Jacob, my brother. He used to be on some of these vertical lives. Maybe you're thinking about Jacob. Uh, if he was alive, he would be 127 years old. Damn, dude. Damn. Well, it's the expectancy of giants, I believe, is a lot lower than that. So I don't know how long he was around for, but I bet he outdid himself, right? I bet he outdid himself. Sounds like a badass. Sounds like a giant of a man. Sounds like he should have gotten a little bit more due diligence when it comes to the kings of the giant world. Your grandfather, right? He should be on posters around the world. Like, who's Paul White? Get out of here, brother. Great Khali. Get out of here. Yeah, Jacob. Oh, okay. You were Jacob. You must have met Rob. You must have been like, oh, I'm in Jacob. Yeah, that's it. Jacob joined the army. No joke. Jacob did join the army, and he'll be coming. He's actually been at boot camp for quite a while, and he'll be coming back a few days after WrestleMania. So he's been trying to keep up with the wrestling product, but you know, time permits over there in boot camp, dude. He's got a lot of stuff to do. So he'll be coming back a few days after WrestleMania, and we'll be catching up here on the channel on Pro Wrestling Sauce. So subscribe and come back if you want to see Jacob, right? He was 89, dude. That's a long life, dude. It's a long life for someone's almost 8 feet tall, I would say. Long life. You don't know what it's like to be 8 feet tall. Yeah. I got no, I'm not tall, right? I'm like 5'8", 5'9", maybe on a good day. Maybe if my posture wasn't shit, I'd be 5'9". And I'm just a average man. I'm below average, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not Kevin Hart small, but I'm just a regular sized man. He had 15 kids with my grandma. Good Lord, dude. Good Lord. What did your grandma like? God, how long did your grandma live? Oh my God, dude. That's too many. How can you? Coding. What's going on, coding? How can the show be so bad week after week? Triple H should be fired. Really? You thought the show was bad? It was, you know what, dude? I don't think bad is the word, but I think m mundane is the word, right? Mundane, mediocre. Um, kind of in the middle there. Um, this lead in to WrestleMania. I'm not going to disagree with you guys saying that it's not the best. It's not the best, right? The whole year, the UK tour, I feel like affected it, and I feel like the people in these main events not being able to be there and sell it and put it over, and we're kind of getting the same diatribed promo every week, except this week Cody's got some belts in the ring. Oh, this week. John Cena's going to come out first instead of Cody. The next week, John comes out. So, yeah, I see what you guys are picking up, but I'm still excited for WrestleMania. It's it wasn't the best show. We've had some quarrels there with Kevin Owens not being able to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania, but well, you know, I don't think Triple H is doing the worst booking I've ever seen. Coding. I don't think he's doing the worst. Uh, 3 restaurants in Italy. She lived till she was 84. Well, dude, very successful, very tall, very sexually active. Grandparents you had. She lived till she was 84. Jeez Louise, dude. He was 89. She was 84. Jeez, man. I mean, honestly, could you base your life off of, could you want anything, more? Like, I mean, that's like perfect life. Triple H is mediocre at storytelling. Let Paul Heyman write the show. Paul Heyman should have a little bit more involvement when it comes to the writing, but he is there, so I don't know how much he's really taking part in. I know that Triple H has brought back Road Dogg. So if you want anybody to blame right now for SmackDown television not being good, it's the Road Dogg Jesse James, okay? From the New Age Outlaws. Paul says the UK tour was shit. Yeah, okay, well, I have permission to say it from Paul, who says the UK tour was shit. Jason, good to see you, man. Good to see you back in here. Hope all is well, dude. You too, Jason. Good to see you. Absolutely. Jason and Paul, my out of the United States Army over there, huh? I love it. Coding. Will you see Brock returning? I badly want to see him. I don't see Brock returning, Coding. Unfortunately, I don't. I actually saw a report not too long ago. A man saw Brock Lesnar at a bar. He was at a bar in like Minnesota or something like that, and he asked him if he was going to go back to the WWE. Brock had a big old beard, and Brock said that he was retired. He said he's not. He just said, "Nah, man, I'm retired." Like he didn't really seem very enthusiastic about the question, but then again, it is Brock Lesnar, so we don't really know. He could be goofing us, could be trolling us there. To answer your question there. And she was Irish, by the way. Paul says she was Irish. People think I'm Irish because of my last name, but I'm not. But there you go, man. You got a lot of, your genetics well, dude. I don't know my genetics like that at all, dude. I could not go on the back history of my grandparents like you can. I should be able to, but I can't. Your father was one of 18 kids, dude. That's insane. That's insane. I mean, I do know my grandfather was one of like 11 kids, you know, and then like his parent 13 and 14 when they got married or some shit on a farm in Virginia. It was crazy back in those days, dude. Really messed up stuff happening back then. But yeah, like 11 kids at it and stuff like that. Dude, 18 is insane. Like, what are you trying to do? Repopulate the earth? My God. How many Damians do we need running around? Good Lord. And he was Russian. Oh, okay, that explains it. This dude had vodka penis. This dude couldn't even tell if he was hard or not, dude. He's just running around. Dude, if you got in his way, you'd get pregnant. From what I heard about your 8 foot tall grandfather, he he was on a sexual rampage. This man. Good Lord, you got a huge family. Yeah, you got a huge family. That's not the only thing that's huge coming. I mean, he's 8 feet tall. You know what else I mean? Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're having fun, Paul. That was funny. And super interesting. Super interesting. Right? I do find it interesting. And I'll remember it, right? Every time you're in here, probably will think about your 8 foot tall grandfather. Almost 8 foot tall grandfather. We'll put the almost in parentheses. Almost, parentheses, almost 8 foot tall grandfather. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys, by the way. I see them trickling up there. You guys are the best. If you're chiming in here late, SmackDown's already over, but I've just been hanging out with you guys before we ended here. LOL, I'm 6'3". Okay, so you're tall. You're tall, dude. You would tower over me. And my sister is 6'4". I have a sister too, and she's taller than me as well. I'm like 5'10" on a good day, like I said, right? I'm not going to be shouted or anything like that. Dirt's 5'11". We actually talk about it, I believe. I think we talked about it last week on House Simply about guys who are 5'11" just saying that they're 6 feet tall every time. Like you never hear someone say they're 5'11". They don't say. No one says that. It's not a thing. AB from the H3 podcast saying that, right? He's going to be putting some lifts in his shoes. He's going to get some special shoes so he doesn't get made fun of for being smaller than 6 feet. Dirt says he's 6 feet now. Hit you with the Jimmy Carr laugh. I'm size 13 shoe, and my sis has a size 11. Paul, do you think that I could recruit your family if I'm ever in trouble? If I need a group of people to take care of some people, do you think I could use your guys' help? You guys are strong. Last doctor visit. Oh, according to the doctor, you're 6 foot now. Okay, well that's more proof than most people. You hit a second puberty. You went from size 11.5 to a 13 in shoes, and now you're 6 foot tall. Dude, I thought you were a size 12 in shoes, man. I always thought you were a size 12. It's 12 in a shoe. 13 sounds like a weird number for a shoe. I don't know why. It does. No, Paul, I'm not being serious. You don't need to take care of anyone. Okay, you don't need to beat anybody up. Don't beat anybody up for me, Paul. But your tall line, your tall family is impressive. It's impressive. All after I turned 30. Uh, Paul says his size. He was size 13 at 13 years old. Whoa, dude, size 13, 13 years old. That's crazy. You went up a size a year. That's bonkers, Paul. Bonkers, man. I love it though. I love it, right? Every year you got older, you just went up a shoe size. I was fully grown at 13, but I grew again. I'm catching up. I was fully grown when I was born. And then I had a growth spurt. I had one of those growth spurts, and now I'm fuller grown. Right? No one thought of fuller grown. Right? Remember Full House, and then they made Fuller House. It's hard to get shoes. I'm sure, dude. I'm sure it's hard to get shoes. When I was a kid, they used to call your guys' shoes clown shoes. You giant-footed weirdos. They used to call. We used to call those clown shoes. I gotta wear a size 10, Ryan. Yeah, let me see. Actually, I don't know. I got a pair of green Reeboks right here. Right? Green Reeboks. And yeah, they're size 10. Green Reeboks, size 10. Yeah. Invest in some nice boots, Paul. I got some Red Wings, and they are more comfortable than regular sneakers. Yeah, Dirt's a advocate for the boot, for the working man's boot, for the working man's shoe. Likes a good boot. Those Red Wings are good boots too. They'll last you, and they'll replace the sole at one of their participating locations. I was very small when I was born, and I was only about 20 centimeters. I was about a month early when I was born, dude. It's always the teeny tiny babies when they're born. They grow giant, dude. My daughter was born like 5 pounds, teeny tiny. like borderline preemie weight, but she was borderline there. And like, dude, I was at a wedding this past weekend, and she was there with a 5 year old. My daughter's 3. She's standing next to a 5 year old, and she was towering over this 5 year old. And I was like, what's the deal here? Why are you a giant? What's going on? When did Paul's grandfather come into my house? What's going on? Uh, you were 2 pounds five. Okay, you're even smaller, dude. That's why you're so big. Leah's gonna probably be tall, but not as tall as you, because you were born smaller. The smaller you're born, the taller you get. Smaller, taller. Right? Everybody knows that. No, that is interesting. That's pretty crazy, Paul. I was born at a very young age. I couldn't even talk. That's a good one. That is a good one. I'm trying to. Did I hear that from someone before? Who said that? Whose joke is that? I couldn't even talk. You have a 26-inch chest. The next word after inch is very important. Oh man, you guys have been fun, dude. This has been a good little stream. Good little stream, dude. I do have to get out of here though. By at least by 11:30 here. We got like a 2 minutes here to kill the rest of the time. But just to let you guys know, I am back here Mondays and Fridays, and WrestleMania is only 9 days away. So we've only got one more week of these Monday, Friday lives during Raw and SmackDown, because I'm probably going to take. Well, no, for the week after WrestleMania, I'll still be doing these, but I will be taking a break at some point, just for a week on the vertical lives. But I'm back Mondays, Fridays, live here on SuperhouseExtraExtra.com, live reacting to Raw and SmackDown, getting juiced up for WrestleMania, getting juiced up to talk about it with Nate on Pro Wrestling Sauce. We're going to have a big time prediction super show this Wednesday. We're getting our WrestleMania predictions in this Sunday on Pro Wrestling Sauce. Dirt, who's been down in the live chat all night, he's going to be joining us for a big prediction super show this Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. Please come back, Paul. And if you're watching right now, please come back and check it out on Wednesday. Um, when you get me on, I will talk a lot more, bro. Absolutely, Paul. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I can't wait to talk and catch up, dude. Absolutely. I feel like we're gonna have a ton to talk about. I feel like if we had any certain subject though to talk about, that we would just get off track. Absolutely. We would be talking wrestling belts, old wrestling, old wrestlers, gear. Dude, I could just keep going on and on. All the subjects we probably get sidetracked with. That's if you understand me with my accent. Dude, I'll understand an accent, right? I think I do pretty well with accents, right? Can't be too bad. I think I'll do fine, Paul. But I am gonna get out of here, guys. It's about 11. It is 11:30 now. It's been a good chatting with you, Paul, and with Jason and Dirt and Truck Spotting, who stopped in and I hadn't seen in a long time. So it's good to see someone who hasn't been here in months just pop back in. Uh, Dime Drawer, everybody who's been in here tonight, I really appreciate the company. It's been a good live stream. Um, May have started out a little choppy with the internet. I don't know how this is going to turn out in the playback. We'll see. YouTube just screwed me last time, so we'll see how this one turns out. But like I said, join us for Wednesdays Pro Wrestling Sauce, and Sundays for House Assembly, and Thursdays for Survivor Digest, and then Mondays and Fridays for the Vertical Lives right here on the channel. Slipper House Extra Extra. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Like, share, enjoy. Do all the things that will please the YouTube algorithm. And I'll be back next week, guys. Paul says his accent is mixed with English, Russian, and Irish. Okay, that's a. I was trying to like mix it in my head, and like I was maybe gonna attempt to do that. I don't know. You're like, oh, you're Irish. Oh, I feel like whenever I want to do Irish, I go, oh. Why do I do that? Oh, I feel like I'm getting ready to do a Tim Allen something like, oh, I don't know. Good night, bro. Have a great week and keep doing good. You too, Paul, dude. Appreciated the company. I can't wait to talk to you and talk wrestling and stuff like that, man. I hope you have a good night, dude. And stay safe. Everybody stay safe that's watched along tonight. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time. Good night. There says his accent is mid-Atlantic mixed with New England. Clam chowder. Love it. Peace and love. Bye.